Okay, so I wanted to do a short video that's very serious for my ladies of the world. 6 signs that you should run right away if a man does these. And I suppose really a man could use them for a woman too, so maybe it's like universal. 6 signs somebody is probably not a good person, right? So number 1, you teach them things, and then once they learn how to do them, they act like in front of other people they taught you. So a good example would be plants. I love plants, and I grow plants really easily, and I can replant them really easily, and I taught somebody in my past how to take care of these. And then about a year later, in front of other people, it was as if he was teaching me, oh, you need to do it this way. You need to do it that way. You need to do this. That's a sign, right? Number 2, anything that you've accomplished or done, if it's not what they've accomplished or done, makes you a loser in their eyes. So if they do that to you, things that you're proud of yourself about, don't let other people diminish what you're proud of yourself for, even if it looks different. Anybody who makes it seem like you taking a different path in life that was different than theirs, and anybody who makes it seem like that means that you are not as good as them, or you don't deserve good things, or you're a loser, as my ex would make me seem like, don't allow that. So for instance, the fact that I traveled, I studied overseas, I studied 400 hours of yoga, 180 hours of Ayurveda, and then took a dance workshop. And I chose to do that with my life, with my time, with my money. And that's what I saved for. And the next step was land, and then a yurt, and then an earth ship. I only managed to get the certifications done, which was a huge deal for me because I began planning that when I was 23 years old. So if you have someone that you're with, the things that you're the most proud of, they make you feel inferior for because you didn't take the same path as them. That's another sign. Number 3, they don't allow you to resolve anything in communication. So you have the same arguments all the time, and you don't understand why it's not getting anywhere and why you're getting frustrated and you're getting angry, so angry. And then you realize it's because this person never, ever, ever lets you resolve anything. That's another sign. The idea in a relationship is to build, and then you learn to communicate. And if you get outside help and they give you something like a pamphlet to do a step-by-step, figure out how to resolve issues, and they still resist, that's a huge sign that this person is not worth your time. Number 4, they act like they're very supportive of all the things that you do and that make you you, and act like they are interested in, let's use hiking as an example. They know that you love to hike, and so they're always wanting to go on hikes with you in the beginning, and then the rest of the relationship, all they do is complain about it every time you go because they don't have the decency to, well, just be themselves from the beginning, which would allow people to gravitate towards one another in a good way. I think people either got caught up in using and abusing each other, or maybe they just got scared that there wasn't somebody out there for them. But a conversation I've had my whole life with people is like, if it's not right for you, and if you're not this way, and if this doesn't work for you, that's okay. We just communicate about it because then we can find the right people, you know? And also, anyway, that's another sign. Number 5, they don't let you feel certain emotions because they deem them unnecessary. So if you're grieving someone, but you haven't talked to that person in a while, and they don't think that you're allowed to grieve because you haven't seen that person in a little while. So diminishing your emotions, your feelings, and your ability to feel your emotions and feelings, and the ability to be supportive of your emotions and feelings. That's another sign. And number 6, when they ask you why you love them, and then you give them 20 reasons of why, and then you say, well, why do you love me? And they say, because you love me. 6 reasons that you should run.